over here. Perfect. I'm here with Dave Lamont from Renfrew Chrysler. Dave, I want to say thank you for taking the time to speak with me today.
Well, I'm glad to do it.
Perfect. And we'll get right into questions. So my
Perfect.
first question for you is what career path did you follow to your present position?
I loved cars growing up. So once I graduated from University of Montana with a business degree, I started with Chrysler Corporation in 1995.
Sure.
And just to learn the car business, the in and outs of the corporate side. And then I made a shift to the retail side, which led me to owning Renfrew Chrysler
And how long have you owned Renfrew Chrysler now?
for 15 years.
Wow, that's quite some time.
It is. I was a young man when I bought it.
Yeah. Awesome. If you were a college student again, what would you do differently to prepare for this job?
As a college student, I would focus my business degree more on the finance side.
Okay.
Marketing is very important, very, very important. But finance, I would have focused a little more on the finance side of it.
Yeah.
I've learned it through hard knocks throughout my career, but I would have gathered more financial background at university, taken some more finance courses.
More finance courses. Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
I would have joined a few more clubs like business clubs,
Yeah.
playing the stock market and things like that, and interacted with in different clubs and different people in different fields, maybe in social work or sociology, just to learn different aspects. So I would have taken a little more time to interact in clubs or groups.
Okay.
And another thing I wanted to add, I think is very important in university,
Yeah.
take as many public speaking courses as you can. I
Yeah.
think it's very fundamental in my career. I do a lot of public speaking. And I always say to people, we're not born with a microphone in our hands. So it's a trained thing to public speak. So if you have an opportunity, take public speaking courses, take them.
Awesome. Perfect. How is this company different from its competitors?
I find it's the people at the dealership.
Yeah.
I don't judge people by their performance. I recognize their potential.
Hmm.
So I hire people what I think they can accomplish.
Yeah.
And I think hardworking individuals is a key to the concept here. Everyone works very hard.
Hmm.
And we do some out of the box marketing, uh, very weighted on social media. In
Yeah.
the last about year, we've made a paradigm shift from traditional newspaper, TV, and I think we've gone into the social media. And I've taken some social media courses in the last 2 years, and we do very different social media marketing, and
Yeah.
it's made a big shift in our business.
Yeah. I completely agree, especially with the way society is now. Everything's
Abs-
electronics now.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Perfect. What does this company look for when they are choosing who to hire?
When I'm choosing to hire, I look for a strong work ethic,
Yeah.
moral standards, I think is important. I do look at education. It's not a must, but I think it is when someone has a college degree, I
Certainly.
know they can start something and finish something. And
Yeah.
it doesn't always matter what degree they have. It's I know they can start and finish. That's a big thing to me.
Yeah.
I look for people that are well written with strong people skills, a high EI, emotional intelligence. They know how to read people,
Yeah.
and they're driven by success, not by money.
Yeah.
I think that's a big part what I look at hiring.
Awesome. What is a typical career path in this industry?
Uh, a career path in the auto industry, I mean, sales is key to business. Nothing happens until you sell something.
Yeah.
I think in the industry, if someone's coming into it, I would say sell cars for 6 months.
Yep.
I think it's very fruitful. You learn the mechanics of the automotive industry.
Yep.
And then from that, I would have someone go to a business manager for 1 to 3 years. You learn more of the finance side of it, the
Yep.
paper flow. And then a used car manager for 1 to 3 years, learn the used car market. A new car sales manager, again, learn the mechanics of the new side,
Yep.
which will have a paradigm shift into a general sales manager. You do that for 5 years, and then from there you can go to a general manager owner.
Awesome.
And so I'm looking to, and I like young people coming in the business
Yeah.
for the future of they're my retirement plan.
Yeah, they're
So I
retired.
want you, yeah, young people, they're my pension. I want
Yeah, they
young
are.
people coming in, and if they do the right steps, within 10 years, you can be a general manager and possibly even an owner of a dealership
Yeah.
with all the right steps that can happen. And I think another thing that's been important for me in the industry is I took NADA, which is National Automobile Dealers Association. I took the course in McLean, Virginia.
Yeah.
It was a 6-week course over a year, and it was a very fundamental learning curve for me, and it looks very good on a resume for manufacturers. So
Awesome.
that's a big thing.
Awesome. What skills, license, certification, and experience is especially valuable in your industry?
I maybe jumped too quickly. I kind
You
of
might have.
asked.
You did the first
Yes.
one.
Yeah,
So
NADA, I think, is very important. I think take any courses after you graduate, take any courses you can. Even
yeah.
an old guy, 50 years old, I still take social media courses.
Mhm.
Anytime I can take a course, take it. Age is irrelevant. Always be learning
Yeah.
and working on your skills every day. Every day you want to be learning. I think
Yeah.
is very important.
Very important.
And
Yeah.
I have a degree from Georgian College as well,
Yeah.
which is strictly automotive. This
Okay.
was after my University of Montana degree.
Yeah.
I got it in 1996. Again, there was some blood, sweat, and tears to do it, but it was good directly for the automotive industry.
And it worked out obviously as well.
Yes,
Very
very
good.
well.
Extremely well. Awesome. What kind of things would you recommend I do now to improve my chances of success in your industry?
Um, just increase it. I think read a lot. I think read a lot. I mean, I'm school. I say read a lot of books, but
Yeah.
or go on the internet and study or
Yeah.
listen to books. I think reading books focused on business is a
Okay.
very important part. I made a point. I've read over 100 books since I was probably your age.
Yeah.
And books, I think, or however the media they learn, it doesn't matter. I always be reading a lot of books.
Yeah.
As I stated earlier, work on public speaking now.
Yeah.
Dale Robbins, someone like that, these courses.
Yeah.
Public speaking is, I'll bring young people who aren't in the automotive business to my kickoff meetings
Yeah.
to show them how to public speak. So work on that now. It's difficult, but young people I tell at 20 to work on public speaking now. In 5 years, they'll be grateful they did.
Yeah.
And that's a very key part is work on public speaking.
Especially in the sales industry.
Absolutely. And then I always say consider finding a mentor to emulate, not a family or friend.
Yeah.
One mentor I looked at, I read a lot of his books, was Lee Iacocca.
Okay.
And he was the president of Chrysler Corporation in 19. You'll read his story. It's an amazing story. And, his discipline, his unorthodox management style, I think is arguably the best. So he was someone I wanted to emulate. So look at someone now that you can kind of emulate their style.
Okay.
And weave yourself to that style of business.
Awesome. And my last question, what should I consider doing that I haven't even thought of, would you say?
I think I touched on it. Something that people at university, as I say, interact with people in different faculties.
Yeah.
You'll be a business major,
Yeah.
but someone, as I said, social work, sociology, psychology, all these things intertwine. In business degree is great, but you'll learning some psychology and other things. That's something I would interact in different departments or take some courses that are not exactly in your sandbox.
Yeah.
Like take a psychology course, things like that. Something that's maybe not in your curriculum. I would step out and take something that's not fully business orientated.
Awesome. Well, I just want to say thank you for your time again today. I really appreciate it.
Oh, Nathan, I'm glad to do it anytime. And you can let your professor know if you ever want someone to come down and public speak as a guest speaker at one of your business classes, I'd be glad to.
Perfect. I'll send the word over. Thanks again.
Awesome. You bet, Nathan. Have a great day.
Thank you. You as